So, all right, you ready to go?
We're ready. Except the door's not locked. So on the docket for today, we are going up and we're going to teach you a little bit about taking kids overlanding. Now I know it is a big endeavor to take kids overlanding, and we're going to cover just some of the basics because, frankly, you're going to figure it out yourself. If this is really what you want to do, you're going to have fun no matter what. So, here we go. And the other benefit here is we're going to try and make some snow shelters. What do you think, Emmett?
Yeah. Sounds like fun.
Yeah. We have some basic equipment for making snow shelters, but just playing in the snow is always fun. All right, let's get going. Would you believe I've already got bugs on my windshield? It's February. Where are the bugs at? But it's a gorgeous day to be out and about. I'm excited to be able to go out. This might be one of our last snow adventures. We'll see how it goes. Need a pull?
I'll try to go ahead and go back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What can we do to help you?
He's going to try to pull me back.
Okay.
If I can get out of this rut, I think I'll be okay. But
Do you guys have a rope?
Yeah, we got a tow strap. I think.
Okay, I'm gonna back up out of the way.
Was the shiny one? Was it as shiny because
Little baby with them. Made it!
Woohoo! We'll see that until we're parked.
oh no, we can't go sledding.
Oh, and we're just.
Bill was gonna.
You just had to say something. Dig?
Yeah.
We're in a water hole. I didn't see it till after you were in it.
Okay, I can get out. This iceberg is going to be prone right here. Really, you're packing it.
And we made it to the top. And got stuck. What a beautiful day. Yeah, this is a bit of a water pit, that little hole we didn't realize was there. We got out of that slushy mess, nothing we couldn't handle. We made it to the top of Fernand's Saddle, and we're gonna build snow shelters with the kids. They get to pick the designs, so it's boys versus girls. Looks like Emmett and Mike have found their spot. Helene and I are gonna use a bit of the hillside there.
I'm cheating.
And
I'm totally cheating. I've wanted to do this since I was a little kid.
look at this. Look what he's doing.
Yeah. Tell me, guys, you've not wanted to do this.
So crazy. Yes. Helene and I are gonna do a bucket style snow shelter. And we have some friends coming up. They should be up here any minute. That's big. So, what is your plan?
Dig a hole, put the ball in, cover the ball with snow, pack it all in, and then dig for the release valve and air down the ball. It's gonna work.
Oh my goodness, it's a little windy out here. All right, Emmett, how's it going?
Okay.
You guys look like it's coming along. So, where's the nozzle?
Right where all the lines converge, that's the nozzle. We'll see if we are actually successful at this.
Well, at least you'll have a roof. I don't think we're ending up with a roof. All right, Helene, what's your plan?
Our plan is to dig down, and if we all agree, if it's far enough, then we'll start making the top, which somebody or 2 or 3 people are going to have to go under it to keep it stable, kind of like a box.
Oh, we're gonna have to hold that while you put snow on us? Don't know if I like that.
Look at that. Oh, you guys, that's pretty good thinking. Looks like Mom needs gloves. Want some gloves?
One.
Okay. Look at this. We popped the valve. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, look at that. You get a little closer. You guys are getting really close to finishing. Just do that a lot of times and then you guys will be done.
Yeah, hopefully.
But I got bad news.
You guys already are done?
No, we're already deflating the ball.
Okay, you ready?
Ready?
All right.
Whoa!
Is it working? Oh, don't stop right there. You'll collapse.
Wow!
Wait, go back. So, you got your entrance.
Yeah. Emmett, don't collapse it.
I hope it's not too thick up there. Might be pulling him out by his feet. Helene, go show me yours.
Emmett, don't collapse the front of your butt.
Well, Mike with his silly idea might have won this one.
Look at this. Now this is cool, and look how big it is.
How's it looking, Emmett?
Dive in, Mom.
I didn't have to get my gloves off. Wow, Emmett.
It totally
nervous.
There. No, you're not.
So I showed her this ball on Amazon, and she gave me the look of, "You're crazy. What are you talking about?" Totally worked.
Oh, I'm not. Are you gonna do that one?
Yeah.
Oh, I give up on that one.
Loser.
Okay. That's putting the ball in their shelter just to fix it because, you know, they probably need the help.
Maybe?
We might want to trim it a bit.
There we go.
Now you guys put snow on top of it.
The opening in a good spot?
Yep, it's right here at the stairs.
Okay, now everybody bury the ball.
This is sad. They're quitting.
They're not even playing.
Explain
in it.
yourself.
You put the ball in, and you made the opening too big. Now we have to fill in the cracks, and the snow keeps falling in.
Oh,
so.
it's his fault. He ruined the opening. Oh, it's his fault.
No.
That's how this works.
It's okay. The kids aren't playing in the one that's put together. They don't
Yeah.
need another one.
They're not even.
Okay, fine.
You guys won the competition. We can see.
We won!
We'll see how much stays.
No. Just let it deflate. You don't need to be on it.
You don't have to be on it? Okay.
No, it'll take forever for it to deflate anyway.
Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta wait till Addie's or Sequoia's out of the way. Okay, now go. Oh, jeez.
I hate to admit, I'm a little claustrophobic. But I built this and I'm going to get inside.
I'm getting inside too.
With me?
Have fun with that. You're going.
I'm going to go feet first.
You're gonna go first.
That way, like, it's easier to exit when I freak out.
At least I have real fears like snow wheeling. No.
Woohoo!
Have fun getting out.
Wow. This is cool. Here, give me that. Look, there's little cracks. And so there's actually a little bit of sunlight in here.
And if you cover
There's some over here, too.
If you cover
Ooh, look at that. Do it again. That's pretty cool. Well,
like if it was spring and summer, but there's still snow.
unfortunately, someone will either come and destroy it or it's going to melt in the next couple days. So we'll see how it goes.
Or one person will camp in it.
Maybe. All right. Back out.
I think Dad's struggling.
That's cool, though.
Yeah. Got snacks and cornbread and chili.
So
Let's get closer.
when it comes to overlanding with kids, there's some effective basics when it comes to what you need for the kids when you take kids in a vehicle. One of the first ones I go over, water. I think make sure that every kid has their own water. One of the things that we bring a lot of times that the kids love is a butterfly net. Have you ever taken a butterfly net?
We haven't done
Nope.
Believe it or not, and maybe it's just our daughter, but absolutely loves
that. I
that.
bet they would like that.
If anything, it just gets them excited for the next stop and what they might catch.
Our kids are afraid of bugs.
Not Roman, I think. Well,
Not yet.
Not yet.
We try and plan out activities on the route that we're going on because the kids tend to, after about 2 hours, they seem to be pretty well done. How long do you usually last in the vehicle traveling with the kids?
They'll go for a while, but it's kind of like they'll be quiet
But if we just go on long trips and don't stop, then they don't want to go the next time.
Yeah.
And so we've tried to, try and spend more time. Stop, let them get out, run around, have like cool places to go explore. We don't do as many of the just long road trips anymore, unless we're going to a really cool destination and we're going to stay a few days. But most of it is like, a lot more getting out and doing stuff. Waterfalls, hikes, going to the lake, going to the beach, snow stuff like this. So.
Now, one of the things I think is weird, for my kids at least, is we always bring pillows, blankets, even like the neck pillows and that. My kids will not use them. I remember when I was a kid, like you cram that pillow up against the door sill and go to sleep. My kids will not do that. Your kids use those?
They bring them in the back seat.
Yeah, they like
and then
the
they
pillows.
just end up on the floor most of the time once they get cold.
Yeah, blankets. Helene uses a lot of the blankets.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
How do you guys feel about tablets?
When they were younger, we kind of use them more. I think if we do have to do a long road trip, like going to visit family, then we'll usually load games and things on.
We'll let them have their tablets, but we only let them do movies because if they do games for too long, they hurt their necks, and it's just
They seem to get car sick easier.
yeah.
Yeah.
The time we tend to use it the most is like if we're traveling to get somewhere at night.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
tends to be the best use for us, and oftentimes the kids will just fall asleep. And so I don't see that really as any different than when we're at home. So
Snacks.
just snacks. We
Yeah,
try and
like
limit the amount of
coloring.
sugar. We
Yeah.
usually don't have sugary drinks. We try and just do water,
Yeah, we don't.
sometimes juice.
Keeps
We
your
like-
car cleaner too.
Yes.
We never have sugary drinks. That's not even a rule. Me and her don't drink pop or juice really.
What is your best solution when your kids are saying things like, I'm bored?
Look out the window.
Yeah. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Do your kids get car sick at all?
Every once in a while they'll kind of complain about it, but never to the point where they like thrown up. Just like,
Okay.
we'll just tell them to kind of look out the window or look forward.
Or put the window down so they get some fresh air.
That's
Same.
usually we've been lucky that way.
Yeah, Emmett's the only one that seems to get car sick for us. And sometimes we'll rotate him up into the front seat.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah, he's
Usually
old enough. You can do that.
Usually it's Rachel if I'm driving too fast in the corners.
It's true.
I can't imagine that. We always bring extra clothing. We try, if we're going to be traveling a lot or moving through an area really fast, we'll try and have meals that are easy to prepare, easy to cook
Yeah.
on the way.
I mean, that's easy for us because our kids won't eat anything but mac and cheese and chicken nuggets anyways.
It's a planned meal.
Or bread.
Yeah.
I do want to say one of the absolute quintessential things that we were really upset if we forgot when our kids were younger was our IKEA high chair.
Oh.
Because it's bulletproof, it's washable, the legs break down really easy. And when our kids were younger, like when they're like 1 to 2 kind of age, if we brought that chair while we were cooking around the campfire or by a creek or whatever,
We're setting up
camp, we could usually put a kid in there,
Snack.
give them some crayons, give them a snack, and they would sit in there for hours while we did
Okay.
everything. And if we forgot, then we were constantly trying to keep them out of the fire.
We had one item that was kind of like we had a breakdown porta crib that we used all over the place, and it was
Yeah.
essential when they were really little. And I feel like one of the things that people are always scared of is they're familiar with their kid's behavior, and they go out on like the first outing that they go on, and the kid is totally erratic because he's out of his regular zone. I feel like it's almost better to start when kids are really young
Oh,
to
yeah.
start doing overland trips
Yeah, we
because
were-
it becomes part of the normal
We
activity.
we never stopped camping. Like a lot of people, they get married and have kids, and then they kind of stop doing stuff, and then they start up again when their kids are 7, 8 years old, which you can do. But
I feel like when, even with those first trips that you do, they're kind of hard, but I feel like the kids and you as the parent also grow, and it becomes easier with all subsequent trips, and you're willing to try things maybe that are harder.
yeah,
And sometimes it's also talking to our kids and telling them, hey, we're going to do this, and it's going to be hard, and involving them in the process kind of changes their mindset about going on trips as well.
well, it's just camping. If you only go once, it's not going to be fun because you're going to forget lots of things. You're not going to have your systems down. But when you go, even if you only go 2 or 3 times a year, or even if it's just once a year, every time you go, if you write down when you think of things, and then you have them the next time, you figure out a little bit of the system, then it's not near as bad. It gets pretty good.
Yeah, and that I think that's important for equipment too. Having easy to use equipment, a setup. Which, if you're going all the time, having a setup and everything that works and easy. For us, it was camp kitchen, tent, easy to put up. If the kids are really young, you can throw them in there, and then that
Well, and
way.
just simplify. Like,
Yes.
don't do fancy meals. Do simple stuff.
So, yep, simple things, and yeah.
The fancy stuff all comes later.
Yeah.
What is the one thing you always tell people that you should have if you're going to go on these trips?
If I was going to recommend one thing that most people don't start with or think of, it's electric cooler.
Yeah.
Because we used to always camp with and I mean, the electric coolers weren't as popular, but we always camped with regular coolers, and they're just so messy. When you have a family, you got a lot of food in there, and you've got a lot of random kids' food, and the ice melts, and everything gets messy, and then you're constantly topping up the ice. When we finally got an electric cooler, no ice, no mess, it stays really dry in there, and you've got twice as much space. You don't have all the ice in it, and it's just made camping so much cleaner and more organized.
And along with that, I'd say like just being like packing extra food that you know your kids will eat, right?
Yeah.
Like the kids love the key lime yogurt from Walmart, and make sure to bring that when we go camping, so that when we have a potluck and there's nothing they like, there's things I can grab that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not as strict about snacks and stuff when we're camping, so I just want them to eat, be happy, and have a good time. So,
And for me, it was the camp kitchen. Like we had one in our Explorer, and then when we got the Bronco, we didn't have one, and it was like we weren't organized. We cooking on the ground, you know. It was just like, and so it's like, yep, we're getting another one. And so getting the camp kitchen and just having a counter space and a cook space and it's like all organized, makes everything easier.
What recovery gear do you tell people they should have?
Depends what you're doing. Snow wheeling, I would never go out on my own without a winch, because the winch is probably the most inconvenient to get out.
It's expensive, too.
And it's expensive. It's the most expensive by far. But there's almost, at least in the mountains, if you're snow wheeling, there's almost always something you can winch to. You might need extra cable, but you can self-recover with a winch.
So I think with kids, you just have to get out and enjoy it and have fun. And
Thanks, guys, for meeting us out here and having fun with us. We absolutely had a blast doing the snow forts and being able to just play in the snow and the sunshine.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It was late in the day, and the shadows were chilling our fun. Reluctantly, we abandoned our fort and igloo. We packed everything up and started down the mountain. Don't forget, you can always engage with us at our Ko-Fi page, which is ko-fi.com/ventureplaylist. Tell us if we've left something out, or if there's any particular tips or tricks that you use when it comes to overlanding with your kids. We'd love to hear from you.
Now, don't forget, you can get a Yankum rope like this at yankum.com. Use the promo code VenturePlaylist, because when you're out in the snow, eventually you're going to have to pull something out.
Michael!